What's up, MP?
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at James. He gathered up the second most votes in the West, a reflection of his incredible level of play lately.
Yeah, it's a nice little boost to know you ended up so high in the voting. That'll give us some extra confidence in the big game.
And now that the starting lineups have been finalized, don't forget to tune in to 2K Sports for all the NBA All-Star Weekend excitement this February. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul George. And it's MP in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, VA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is real. Showing off right now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Yep, count it.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now.
And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, chums, thank you very much for that report. And the jam by Drummond.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 24 points. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 8. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Lakers trail by 14. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And time for the power rankings. Latter half of February. Fascinating to see where teams stack up during this part of the season. You look at the Trailblazers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the 76ers, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now, here is James. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
The Sixers lead by 11. To the right side. Back to MP. Pulls up, high post. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 18.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Doncic passes to James. Smart, a screen on MP. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Pass to James. Knocks down the long K. Give him 8 points now.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Kennard. 15-point game. Pass to Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Here's Hachimura, following the score by Philadelphia. Kennard can't get it to go. MP, the pass to Maxey. Back to George. On the wing, MP. For 3. And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Bufkin in for Luka Doncic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Payne's checked in. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. LaRavia inside, covered by MP, and it's LaRavia missing. George passes to MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 27 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
LeBron, he's checked in for Bufkin. And it's LaRavia missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And that one drops for him.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
MP shot is good.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses out.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Jake LaRavia is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For 3, Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kennard passes to Vanderbilt. Hayes with a screen. And it's Vanderbilt off the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's James. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Philadelphia leading by 18. Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Count it. James has got 16 points now.
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
MP against James. Here's MP. Oh, yes, the turnaround. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad. Got to applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Yep, that one's good.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. James, nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Drummond double teamed. Counted. Drummond's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The three, James. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
George against Vanderbilt. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. MP finds Payne from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Payne. Here's Doncic. Jump shot is good that time. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. LaRavia outside. Doncic on the wing. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
The 76ers have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Good work there as it goes.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
It's James on the wing. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Hayes.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Marcus Smart in for LaRavia. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. And the basket by MP.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Pass to Doncic. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Count the basket. MP's got 49 in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Yep, that one goes.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Philadelphia's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And and it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Aiden knows how to attack something with force.
Pass to Payne. Back to MP. Outside Payne. MP, the pass to Payne. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Hachimura with a screen on MP. To the middle. And the basket by Hachimura.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, MP. Hachimura covering. He buries it from 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Nifty move. The shot by James, no good. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Payne on the bounce. And he comes up with a bucket. Payne's got 8 here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
The shot by James, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne, the pass to MP. And Aiden pulls it down.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 57 points.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the 76ers.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now, I'm telling you. Even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it over.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with MP. And it's Drummond in at the center position, locking down the middle. Nice shot by George.
Such a well-rounded player. George is equally dangerous in the half court and in transition.
Pass to Aiden. And here's Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now James. Doncic outside. Back to James. Takes the 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
With the 7-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Smart for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists here tonight. Back to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. Kicks it out to Smart. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
And the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Here's James. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Edgecombe. From deep, MP. And the 76ers another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. He's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
To the inside. That one's good from James on the assist from Ayton. James has got 26 points.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Doncic passes to Ayton, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Grimes, he's checked in for George.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 28 points for LeBron James.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
MP right side. Lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Pass to Smart. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Smart is money when the shot is in rhythm.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Here's MP. Again, the Sixers score.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Smart looking around. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And down it goes. 2 points. Ayton's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
And here's MP from outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it's in there.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Maxey finds MP. Now here's Drummond. Outside Grimes. Maxey passes to MP. The three from Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Maxey passes to MP. Back to Maxey. Pass to MP. The kick out to Maxey. Over Hachimura. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Maxey's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
Oh, this is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to MP. Down low. On the wing, MP. Back to Maxey. Unloads. Again, Philadelphia.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Doncic against Maxey. Doncic passes to Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. And here's MP from outside. Good! That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a...
Getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for LaRavia, and Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Bona, and MP subbed in for Edwards. We've got LeBron James. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And that one good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to MP. Here's George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. James passes to Hachimura. James inside, working on George. And George with some nice D. Here's Payne. MP outside. Pass to Payne. Now George. MP, a screen on James. George passes to MP. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Doncic. Off target with a fadeaway.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Rich